How's your wine?
It's warm.
That's the way it's supposed to be, Max. Gordon family recipe, passed from one generation to the next.
Sorry, I guess I'm in a bah humbug mood.
Well, so was Scrooge until the angels cheered him up.
Ghosts. They were ghosts.
Oy. Well, I can tell that you're going to make me work overtime to create a little Christmas spirit. Okay. Santa told me this was a special gift, just for you.
Well, Santa says so.
Do you like it?
Either Santa's getting a little kinky in his old age or I'm old-fashioned. This isn't even my color.
Max, it is not for you to wear. It is for you to watch. Consider this gift wrapping for your Christmas bundle. This is only the first of many surprises you are going to be getting.
Don't be a fool. Put the knife away.
Fool, you're right. I was a fool to have anything to do with you.
Leo, what happened?
She hates me. That's what's happened. Christine knows all the lies. Your lies, the lies you forced me to tell her. And now, thanks to you, I've lost her.
It's probably not as bad as you...
You shut up! Just shut up! I've had everything I'm gonna take from you! This is the end of all your fancy plans, Michael. This is the end of you.
What happened? Daddy. He must have come back here.
Mind if I come in?
Clint, this place is a mess.
Well, you don't have to straighten up for me. I mean, after all, we are family, right? Christine, today when you stopped by the house, you had something important to tell Viki. But you never got around to it. For some reason, you stopped yourself from telling her.
I've got to clean up this mess.
Christine, you can trust me. Now, if you want to, we can keep it just between the two of us. But just tell me, what is it you wanted to tell Viki?
Why not? It's Christmas.
But your doctor says...
No, I know what he says. The best way for me to recover is to jump right in the middle of this whole season. Isn't that right, guys?
Right, Uncle Bo. We're here to help.
Good.
All right, boys. Since school is out early today, let's show your Uncle Bo how beautiful we can make this room.
This is... You know, you can hardly believe that a bomb blew up in here, can you?
It has to be special now.
Well, why is that, Kev?
Well, you know, because of her.
Her?
You know, Christine. It's not just Christmas. It's her birthday, too.
That's all they could talk about, all the way home from school. They want to do everything they can to make Christine feel at home.
Hey, jingle bells, we're here. You need some volunteers?
Hey, Delilah. Hey, come on in, Sammy. You can help us trim the tree. Can I, Mom?
Oh, you bet. That's why I let you miss school today. Come on. Welcome, Mrs. Garrison. The timing is perfect.
I told you I'd be here to help out, Kim.
I thought that you came by just to see me.
Well, I did too, Bo. I did. How you feeling?
I feel good. I just wish people would stop worrying about me. Listen, I had a conversation with Rob Cornell. He came up with a great idea, and you were included. Now, he didn't want to mention it to you.
Yeah, Bo, I know all about it. Rob came over to my place this morning and asked me if I wanted to start up my singing career again.
Isn't that great, though? Delilah Garrison, the opening act of the Stars Supper Club.
Well, it was a very flattering offer.
Well, it's not just flattering. This is a smart businessman. He knows you're going to pack the place. So when do you start rehearsing, huh?
Well, I don't.
You don't rehearse?
No, Bo. Rafe and I decided that the timing just wasn't right.
Why not?
Well, Rafe says, and I agree with him, that I was away for so long that we barely had time to get close as a family again. And the last thing we need is for me to stay out all night singing.
Yeah, but you love to sing. You're great.
Well, thanks, Bo, but I think that sometimes you just have to sacrifice a dream for the sake of the people that you love.
Where's that written?
Oh.
No, okay. I'm the last person I'd be handing out advice to anybody, but if you want my opinion about this...
I don't, really, but thanks. Thanks. Hey, you guys need some help with the tree? Yeah.
Well, look at this. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You know, I've never had the chance to tell you just how touched I've been by how close you and Viki have become. It isn't hard to see that it's based on mutual affection and honesty.
I got...
Christine, that kind of honesty is kind of hard to come by these days. That makes it all the more important. You know, you can't have any kind of friendship, much less a strong mother-daughter relationship, without total trust.
Don't you think I know that?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm here. So if there's something you want Viki to know, but you can't bring yourself to tell her face to face, I'm willing to pass it along. Christine, whatever it is, I'm not going to stand in judgment, no matter what it is. I love my wife. And I've come to care a great deal about you. And I'd like to think that I could help both of you.
I love her, too. Don't you understand? I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt her.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. But if you know her half as well as I think you do, then you know the only way to hurt Viki is to keep something from her.
Clint,
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing.
Christine.
This is something I have to handle by myself. Please. Let me do this my own way.
Okay. But one more word of advice. Don't wait too long. For Viki's sake. As well as for yours.
I heard of Santa leaving treats in the Christmas stocking, but this is more than a man can hope for.
Nope, not yet. You don't get this present.
Nope.
Your next present is under the tree.
I really hate to sound ungrateful here, but if I keep opening gifts, there's not going to be anything for me to open come Christmas Day.
Well, in that case, we'll have to do what every kid likes to do with his toys on Christmas. Play with them.
Not grateful, is it? Megan, it's very homey.
There's more.
All I need now is a faithful dog to bring me my newspaper.
Yes, well, I was going to put him in the box, but it was a little too small. But I'm sure that once we get our house, we can make room for the dog.
House?
Mm-hmm. Complete with fireplace and flagstone walk and picket fence. Someplace nice and comfortable and boring and deliriously happy.
Megan, before you say...
I've talked to the real estate agent, and she showed me some great pictures of some houses in the Lantano Mountains.
Quick, Megan, please.
Max, I know. You don't want to be part of some new suburban sprawl, but don't worry. This area is deep in the woods, so it's got lots of privacy, and yet it's close enough to Llanview so we can be with all our friends. Mm-hmm. Perfect, right? Mm-hmm. Ah, what timing. I told the realtor to call us. Why don't you answer the phone? Probably wants to make some appointments.
Why don't I answer the phone? Max Holden.
Oh, Mr. Holden, it's Jake Massey. You wanted me to inquire about your buying that ranch out here.
Yeah, that's right.
Am I right? Is it the realtor?
It's a realtor.
Well, I got good news and bad. The old ranch is available, but you're not the only party who's interested in it. In fact, if you'd like to put a bid in, you better do it pronto. Matter of fact, if you'd like to give me a quote right now...
No. I'll have to call you back on that.
Well, I told you this thing won't stay on the market past today.
I hear you, Mr. Massey. I'll call you back about the ranch as soon as I can.
Mr. Massey? Ranch?
Megan, I was going to tell you...
Does this mean what I think it means, Max? Are you moving back to Texas?
Guys, this is a little heavy for a wounded man. Can I get a hand over here?
Presents. Yeah.
Hey, y'all could at least say Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Now, there's something for each of you to put underneath the tree, and Kim, there's something for little Jessica, too.
Well, hey, what do you say, guys?
Sammy?
Thank you, Sarah.
You're very welcome.
Here, let me take this. You know, that's real sweet of you to bring by presents for all the kids.
Oh, well, I wanted to drop things off. I'm not going to be able to make the Christmas party. I told Dad and Megan that I'd have dinner with them.
Well, can't you manage to schedule both?
Oh, I tell you, I wish I could, but, you know, my family's counting on me.
Yeah, that's a familiar tune.
Gee, if I didn't know better, Mr. Buchanan, I'd say you were a little disappointed.
Well, yeah, I am. I just faxed a letter up to the North Pole. I told Santa to bring you something special for nursing me so good when I was laid up in the hospital. And what am I going to do with that?
I suppose Santa doesn't take returns, huh?
No.
Well, you could always give it to me another time.
Like maybe dinner later this week.
Yeah, like maybe that would be nice. I think I can fit it into my schedule. For Santa, of course.
Yeah.
Do you think Uncle Bo and Sarah like each other?
Well, no, I think they're good friends. Kevin, why would you think a thing like that anyway?
Well, you know what I mean. He means, do they really like each other?
Oh, well, why don't we push him underneath the mistletoe and see what happens?
Hey.
Hi, Clint.
Oh,
Big brother, just in time. Let's get to work, huh?
Maybe later. Sarah, would you excuse us? I need to talk to my brother.
Sure.
What's the matter?
Not here. I'm afraid this happy family may be in for a bit of a jolt. And I don't know if Viki can take it.
Hey, you didn't show up for work. I started work. Hey, it's okay. What's going on?
It's not okay. It is never gonna be okay.
Just relax. Tell me. Now, did you have your conversation with your father?
Yes, and he admitted that it was all a hoax. I'm not Viki Buchanan's daughter.
Did he offer any kind of explanation?
Well, of course he did, but it was all the same. It was more lies and evasions. I went over to Viki's house and I was gonna tell her the truth. She comes up, she wants to have a birthday party for me on Christmas Eve. And then... she gave me this as a present. This frame belongs to her great-grandmother, and she's passed it down to me.
Oh, man. Must have been really hard to tell her the truth.
I couldn't. She's created this world for the two of us, with family and love and trust. How am I supposed to shatter that?
Christine, you can't continue to live the lie. You've got to tell her the truth.
I know what I have to do. Wade, loan me some money.
What?
Just enough to get out of town. I have got to get away from everybody.
Christine knows the truth. She's seen a picture of her real mother.
Oh, Leo, I told you to burn every photograph and every letter, anything that could have disproved our story. I told you.
Damn it, it was a picture of Emily and me and our newborn baby. I wasn't going to burn that. She used it to track down her birth record in Wilmington. She even talked to the doctor who delivered her. When she confronted me with it, I had to admit the truth.
Good God, man, why didn't you come to me? We could have come up with a story to pacify Christine.
It's too late for that, I tell you.
It's not too late, Leo. If we work fast, we could come up with a story. Still, I know we could come up with something.
Come up with what? Christine is on her way to tell Viki. By now, all the Buchanans know that she and I are fro.
No, that's not happening.
Oh, now you're sweating, Mr. Grant, not without reason. Well, it may be too late for me to win back my daughter's love, But I'm going to take you down with me. Viki and all the Buchanans are going to know that it wasn't me who tricked them. You are going to tell them that it was all your doing.
You're not just drunk, you're crazy.
Yes, I am crazy enough to cut your throat if you don't write a confession. I tried writing one myself, but I crumpled it up. The words have to come from you. You're going to tell the world that you paid me to lie, that you launched this hoax on Viki Buchanan to satisfy your own greed.
If I do that, I will be ruined all over the world. I'll lose everything.
Well, welcome to the club. If my life has to be torn into little pieces, why shouldn't yours? A confession, Michael. Now you get over there to that desk and sit down. And pick up a pen and some paper and start writing.
I can't believe this. Well, that makes two of us. But there may not be another explanation.
Leo Cromwell and Christine have been lying to Viki this whole time. She's not her daughter.
At this point, Bo, it's just a possibility. Now, until Larry can get a blood sample from Leo and match his blood type with Christine's, we're only guessing.
Yeah, but something's got you all but convinced.
Well, it's Christine herself. Now, I've seen her twice today. And it's like she has this need to talk, to say something, almost to confess. But she gets right to the verge, and then she puts this wall up between us. Now, if I can't get her to level with me, I got to find the answer someplace else.
Such as?
Well, I was hoping you might have an idea.
Oh, Clint.
No, wait a minute. Bo, I know what you're going to say, that I should share my doubts with Viki, that I've kept enough from her in the past. It's gone too far this time, Bo. Viki has come to love Christine the only way she knows how, completely and unconditionally. And if it turns out that she's being lied to, that Christine isn't her daughter...
Yeah, but we can't tell Viki about that. Now we can't alert her to something that might not even be true.
Well, if Leo hadn't balked at that blood test, we'd know what was true and what wasn't. Now, everything within me says that man is a liar. And I just hope to hell I'm wrong.
Texas used to be just a place to me. I mean, a place I came from, a place I couldn't wait to get away from fast enough. But when I laid Steve to rest, something about it was different. You're not the only one that's told me that I'm clinging to Steve's memory and that my real home is here in Llanview.
And you didn't believe it?
Okay, I admit I may be acting impulsively out of guilt and loss, but the fact remains...
The fact remains that you're looking backwards, Max, and you're not seeing what's right here in front of you.
You are very beautiful, Megan.
I'm not talking about the gift wrapping. I'm talking about me, what's going on inside. I have never felt this way. Hell, I've never acted this way. Have I told you that I love you?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm telling you again. I love you, Max. Do you think that comes easy for me?
No.
Yeah, you're right. No, it doesn't. What do I have to do to prove that to you? What do I have to do to show you that this is the first time in my life that I have been willing to give myself completely to somebody? To you, Max.
I love you for saying that, but you don't know...
But nothing. No buts. I love you, and you love me. And if you give me a chance, I can make all of the pain go away. I can make you forget about Texas. I can make you think about nothing but the love that we have for each other. Don't answer. Let it ring.
Megan, I'm sorry. I gotta answer the phone. I'm sorry. Max Holden.
Mr. Holden, Jake Massey, Jan.
Mr. Massey, look, I told...
Yes, I know you needed more time, but I'm afraid that's a very precious commodity, Mr. Holden. I've got a couple in my reception room, and they're willing to make a firm offer on the ranch.
Can you stall them?
You're a businessman, Mr. Holden. Do you ignore the bird in hand?
No, I understand.
Mr. Holden, I hate to be so hard-nosed about it, but this is your last chance. I mean, unless you can match their offer, I'm afraid you'll lose the ranch.
I have to make a decision now.
Well, I need a decision, too, but you're the only one that can make it.
Mr. Holden.
Yeah, I'm still here, Miss Massey.
I've said all that I can say, Max. I love you. The decision is yours.
Mr. Holden, I'm sorry.
All right, Miss Massey. I want the ranch. I'll match any bid you've gotten.
Well, I'll draw up the papers immediately. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Holden.
Sarah, I'm glad we got this chance to be alone. Me too. I couldn't help notice what was going on earlier.
Oh, with Clint and Bo. I know. I was wondering about that, too.
No, I mean with you and Bo.
Oh, Delilah. Yeah, Bo and I are,
friends.
We're friends.
Okay, well, as friends, don't you think it's important that Bo should find something fulfilling to do with his life? I mean, he's not the type of guy to sit around and feel sorry for himself.
You know, actually, now that you mention it, I have noticed Bo wanting to get back into the swim of things. I'd be more than happy to encourage him, but, encourage him at what? To tell you the truth, I don't even know what Bo did before he was married to Dee Dee.
Well, he's never really had a career, exactly. More like passions. Say, with his music business. When he believed, say, in Becky Lee.
Or, say, Delilah Garrettson.
Oh, okay. Okay, if he believes in me, I mean, he would promote me and push me so hard that I would become a success in spite of myself.
Well, I think it takes a very, very special man to work as hard for someone else as he would for himself.
Well, he needs that kind of involvement. If it's not going to be with my career, then with something or someone else.
I don't know if it's the same kind of thing, but I do know what you're saying in a way. I mean, I know it's very important with my patients to get them involved and working as soon as they get past their therapy.
Sarah, if you can convince your patients, don't you think it's just as important to convince your old friend, Bo?
Hey, running away is not going to solve anything for you.
It is only because I care about her that I have to leave.
Oh, I see. If Viki finds out the truth after you've gone, you don't have to deal with it.
She's gonna be better off without me.
Come on, Christine. You're taking the easy way out. If Viki finds out the truth from anybody else, it's only going to hit her that much harder. And just imagine how she's going to feel about you and your dad.
Well, she's gonna hate me either way. I cannot face her.
Okay. You're right, then. You're right. You should just run away. And the next time your life hits a roadblock, just run around that one, too. That's a good idea. Come on, Christine, you're going to have to face the consequences sooner or later. Hey, I care about you. I've got more faith in you than you have in yourself.
Well, you should put your faith into better things. Come on, Wade, look at me. I'm a nobody who's always dreamed of being a somebody. And now I'm right back where I started again. Back where I belong. Which is nowhere.
I might be a little bit prejudiced, but I like you just the way you are. I better get going. Back to Angel Burger. You want to come with me?
I'm sorry. I don't want you to worry about me. Go on back. I'll be okay.
I'm not worried about you. I know it seems like the end of the world right now, but it's not. Come on, grab your coat. Come with me.
No.
Why not? Hey, being down there is a lot better than sitting around here or running away. You can lose yourself in your work for a while. You can talk to friendly customers we have and smell the wonderful aroma of Angel Burger's cooking. Hey, don't you dare smile at me. Don't smile at me. I see a smile.
It's just because of you, because you're being so sweet to me.
I'm just a responsible boss, so pick up your coat, damn it. And you come down here or I'm going to be shorthanded.
Well, why don't you just fire me then?
I should.
Oh.
I'm just trying to help you.
I know. But I have to figure this out for myself.
You know, we could talk it over.
No, I have to decide what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'm not going to run away. You're the only one who would loan me money. Now go on. I'm going to be fine.
You sure?
No, But like you said, it's not the end of the world, right? Wait. Thank you. Oh. Daddy, why? Why all these lies and more? Viki, I am so sorry. I'm so... Oh. My precious Christine. I can't ask for your forgiveness. When you said you hated me, if I were you, I'd hate me too. Future. Michael Grand? I'll make him pay for all the pain he's caused you, precious. Oh, Daddy. He's gonna get... Daddy's the knife. He's gonna get the knife. Oh, God, it's gone. Oh, Daddy, please, God, no.
Now, sign it.
You're making a serious mistake. Possibly the worst mistake of your life.
Sign it, I said.
It's not too late to come up with an alternative to this confession, Leo.
For you, it is.
No, I'm thinking of all three of us, Leo. Christine is young. She's inexperienced. If you and I could come up with a way to get out of this, we will save her a lot of pain.
How many times do I have to tell you she's seen a birth record? She knows who her real mother is.
No, records can be changed, Leo. For the right price, we can get another birth certificate made up. It can disprove the one that she found in Wilmington. We can say that Victor Lord had it made up to throw everybody off the track. Way back then, right? Leo, if we just keep our wits about us, we can get out of this.
You never give up, do you, Michael? You just keep compounding one lie upon another, no matter who gets hurt.
I got a strong survival instinct, Leo. You could use more of it yourself.
Well, I don't care what happens to me now, or you. We both deserve to be punished for what we've done.
You speak for yourself.
I'm speaking about you. Now that I've got your signed confession in my hand, Christine will know that it wasn't me who started this. She'll know that I was just a pathetic pawn in your scheme.
Don't be a complete fool. If you show her that, she'll have more reason to hate you.
Well, that's a chance I can afford to take. And I'm not just going to show this to Christine, you know. First of all, I'm going to show it to Viki Buchanan.
You can't do that!
Don't tell me what I can or cannot do! I've had my last order from you, Michael. As of now, you're a bigger failure than I've ever been.
I have called you
everything in the book, from a lush to a crazy man. But you know what you really are? You are nothing but a joke, a silly, stupid joke, Leo. Did you ever think that I was gonna get that Viki Buchanan see a confession signed by me? Have you drunk that much alcohol that you think that you are gonna beat me? You are never gonna beat me, Leo, never! No, I'm not gonna kill you. Now I need you to continue your putrid existence. You see, Leo, you think I'm finished, but you're wrong. Viki is still the key to everything I have worked for. And I don't care if it kills you. You're gonna help me finish what I started.
Well, this is really lovely, kids, but I got to tell you, I don't really think that pink and lace are my style. You know what I mean?
Kevin and Joey made that for their new sister for her birthday and Christmas present. I think they did pretty good, don't you?
Oh, well, yeah, they did great.
You know, Christine's lived her whole life without a mom. So we decided to share everything we have.
Well, that's very generous of you, Kev. And you too, Joey and Sammy. I'm sure that Christine will appreciate everything you've done.
Well, it's all because of Viki, you know. I mean, she's made Christine feel so welcome that we all can't help but join in, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. But, you know, guys, sometimes you can be too generous and you overwhelm people with your generosity. You know, I think maybe it might be a good idea if this Christmas we just went kind of slow. Well, you know where Christine is concerned.
Can I add my 2 cents here? Don't go slowly.
Delilah.
No, Clint, I remember when I was a stranger to Llanview. I was lonely. I'm sure as Christine must have felt when she first arrived. But the Buchanans made me feel like I belonged. I know that's what Christine needs, too. Right, guys? Don't you think?
Hey, what's all the cheering in here, huh?
Oh, well, the kids just made Christine a Christmas present. Isn't that something, Uncle Bo?
Yeah, that really is something, right?
And as a reward for all this generosity, we're going to go into the kitchen and have some special Kim and Heron eggnog. What do you say? Yeah! To the kitchen! Yay!
See what's happening? With every passing moment, Christine becomes more a part of this family. And if it turns out that she isn't what they think she is...
No, I'm way ahead of you, big brother. We can't wait around for Larry to do some blood-type thing on Leo. Now, I think I've got a quicker way to find out if Christine is really Vicky's daughter.
I love you, Megan. I love your sense of adventure and romance.
What a coincidence. I love that about you, too. So maybe we bring the best out in each other.
I think so. Everything's changed for me since I met you. What I felt was different.
Felt?
What I feel. Mom, what we have is special. I don't need to tell you that.
Oh, yes, you do. Every day and every night. Because you brought out the best in me, Max. I've changed a lot. Until I met you, my career came before everything else in my life.
God, there's going to be a great comedian up in the sky. I mean, how else would you explain our paths crossing just when I've come to this crossroads in my life?
Because maybe we're supposed to be together.
I don't know that. I don't know. All I know is what I felt when I went back to Texas, and it wasn't Steve's funeral. That just triggered it. It was like I was seeing that place for the first time. I don't know, the people, the town, the hill country. It was the same, but it was different. I was different.
People change, Max. That's good.
It wasn't just a change. It was... Now, don't laugh at me for this. It was like a revelation. I guess it can happen to non-believers, too.
I'm not laughing.
I started thinking Steve was right. A ranch isn't just a few acres of land. It's in your blood. It's not just in my brother's. It's in mine, too. I spent my whole life trying to run away from my past. Trying to become somebody else. Maybe going back to the ranch, I can find my way back to myself. Maybe I can build something that Steve and my father and my mother would be proud of, something I can be proud of. Megan, what I'm trying to say is I need to commit to something solid, something worthwhile. I just hope you understand.
Yeah, I understand. And as much as I don't want to admit it, you're probably right. You belong in Texas. But I belong with you, Max. And if you go back there, I am going with you.
Going with me?
Why do you look so surprised? Fraternity Row is very popular in Texas.
Oh.
I could prove to be an invaluable hostess to you when you start entertaining at the ranch.
Megan, we're not talking around to parties here. We're talking about rebuilding a ranch. We're talking acres and acres of land that has lain fallow for years. We're talking long hours. We're talking sweat.
So what? I've had long hours before. And talk about sweat. Have you ever tried to tape into overtime with some rookie director into the control booth?
Megan, please, I'm trying to be serious here. I mean, this is not some 2-week vacation at a dude ranch. It's going to take every ounce of my strength and commitment. And even then, I don't know if I can make a go of this thing. Now, I would not dream of asking you to take on my dreams and desires.
I have news for you, Mr. Holden. The moment I snuck into your shower, I started sharing your dreams and desires.
Megan.
I'm serious about this, too. Blood, sweat, and tears, is that what you're offering? Cows to milk, chickens to feed, horses to brand. Okay, maybe I don't know the front end of a horse from the back end, but who cares? You'll teach me. I'll teach you. We'll learn together,
Megan,
Max.
before you get carried away on
Too long. I am carried away. And you're stuck with me. Whatever's good for you is good for me.
The first second I saw you, I knew you were as wacko as I am. I don't know, to hear you talk like this, it almost sounds like a marriage proposal.
That's exactly what it is, Mr. Holden. Will you marry me?
Clint, I just got off the phone in New York City. I think I've got something for you. I talked to an old war buddy of mine who's now with the New York Police Department. This guy's as thorough as they get. I also made another call to someone else. This guy did some music arrangement for me when I was in the music business. He's a professor of music at New York University.
NYU?
Yeah.
Well, that's where Leo was.
I know, it's the same school where Leo tried to get his doctorate back in 1963.
Was your friend working there at that time?
Right, he was. Now, he wasn't in, but I left a message with the dean's office. Now, if Leo was living with Nicky Smith at that time, my people can verify it.
And if they can't verify it?
If they can't verify it, then you've got everything you need to nail Leo Cromwell. Now, Clint, I know that's nothing to stand up and cheer about, but Viki has to know the truth, as painful as it is.
I know, I keep telling myself that. I just wish for once I could protect her from the pain.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to do everything I could to find out the truth.
No. I'm the one that's sorry, Bo. I'm damn grateful that you've done what you've done. It's just that...
To Christine from her brothers and sister.
Yeah, I know. Those kids have accepted her as one of the family. They're brand spanking new big sister.
Yeah, but if worst comes to worst, they're gonna understand, Clint.
Yeah, but damn it, why do they have to understand? Why do they have to understand? Why can't they just be kids for once? Why can't they have a normal childhood with normal things like Christmas and birthdays?
I know, they're great kids, though. They've got two great parents. Don't underestimate them, and don't underestimate Viki either.
Oh, I know. They're strong. They've had to be strong. As for Viki, if it turns out that my hunch is correct and Leo is a fraud, it could destroy her.
Look, you hang in here, all right? I'm gonna make some more phone calls.
I'm not frightened of you anymore. I've done the last piece of dirty work I'm going to do for you.
That's where you're wrong.
It's over, Michael. Christine is telling Viki Buchanan the truth right now.
I decide what is true and what is not. Christine can talk all she wants. I am going to get out of this, Leo.
Not this time. Give up, Michael. You're finished in Llanview. You're finished, period.
A perfect example of the kind of thinking that has made you the loser that you are. No, loser is not a strong enough word. You are beyond that. You are a disgrace, Leo. A disgrace to yourself, a disgrace to your profession, and most of all, a disgrace to your daughter.
You shut up about my daughter.
Yes, the truth hurts, doesn't it? Well, she can face the truth about you now, but why can't you, Leo? I am offering you yet another chance to become a winner, and what are you doing? Being the born loser that you are throwing it right out the window.
Daddy, where are you?
Christine, don't come in here! Go home!
No, Leo, don't send her away. She's here just in time to see you strike out yet another time. Christine, come in. Come in, Christine, come here. Your father and I have been having a little chat, you see? And I'm afraid he has disappointed us yet again. But I imagine by this time in your life, you are rather used to that, aren't you?
Don't touch her. Don't you...
Daddy, don't! Daddy,
He
please,
deserves to die! To die!
Daddy, watch out! Daddy! 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 Daddy!